Well, everybody, like I said, topic for the other video, here's our new belt for the processor. This is a 10-foot length belt as opposed to an 8-footer. So, let's go do some fab work and get it on. All right, back over at the processor. 8-foot conveyor, we're gonna make 10-foot. It's my line, not the best looking thing ever, but it's square and it'll get the job done. All right, let's get her cut. Safety first, seconds too late. Suppose a fire wrench probably would have cut this better. Well, not the prettiest looking thing, but a little gouge here, my bad. Got a little buff out, don't worry. But she's all cut off. Now we'll get our 2-foot extender in. Now weld that up. You won't even be able to tell. And kind of like the way the trailer was under here. I mean, wasn't the most ideal thing, but when you work by yourself, you gotta improvise. Well, no artist, but here it is. We'll get the conveyor on. Well, here we are. We got our 2-foot piece welded in. Sorry I didn't get a video at the machine shop. I guess I wasn't thinking. But that's all welded in. He got it bent up for us. Very nice guy, local guy. I'd give his name out, but I don't think he wants that on the internet or anything yet. But came out great, welded it all up, ground it down to clean it out here, and not to hide my welds, but because I actually want the belt to slide over it and the firewood not to get caught on it. Came out pretty good. An afterthought, I guess I decided to put these gussets in here, just in case, you know, because it is a lot extra overhang. But I got them all done. They came out really nice as well, and they're all painted. And like I said, I'm no artist by any means, but looks pretty good. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and start trying to get the belt situated and fit on here. Well, like I said, we got a new belt here. We're ready to get this put on. As I said before, we're gonna make our 8-foot conveyor 10 foot. So this belt is actually 4 feet longer than the original one. Make sure you take that into account because you got 2 feet on top and on the bottom because the belt continuously runs. If you don't remember that, you will be short. So we're gonna get this all opened up and kind of fed on here and putting it together, and I'll show you how it goes. All right, well, like I said, we got our conveyor belt here. We're gonna get that installed. I'd love to put it together on camera, but unfortunately I need like 4 hands to do so, so my camera guy's gonna give me a hand. Basically, how this goes together is you have all this lacing right here. This all has to get pulled together, and then in between that, you thread this piece of wire through. And then after that, you're gonna tension up your rollers and everything, and that's gonna hold it together, just the tension of it. And I'd love to put it together on camera for you, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. So anyways, we're gonna get it together and I'll show you guys that. Well, we got this all together here, got the lacing in, got the wire in, it's gonna bend on each side. That was a lot more difficult than anticipated, so, but it's done, thank God. So anyways, obviously the belt's really loose. Down here is where we tension it. You gotta loosen these 2 bolts. There's one on each side. Well, tensioner on each side. And you run this bolt down, and this is your jam nut. You run that down to prevent it from backing off. Obviously this whole drum moves down, but it's very important when you do that, you try to tighten them equally on each side, because as it runs up the conveyor, it will walk from one side to the other if the drum's not straight. So it's something that I always keep an eye on and always monitor. And especially now that I got a new belt, it's going to stretch some as I'm using it. So it's definitely something I'll be, I guess, tinkering with on a regular basis. Well, got our hoses and stuff. This is an old hose, obviously. We got our new hoses here. I'm going to get them put on. Ran up the side of the conveyor. I'm going to get our pump back on. Everything hooked up. Get the belt tensioned. And we'll get back with you after that. All right, so here we are. We've got all of our new hoses on. Ran up all the way up the side of the conveyor. Here we are up to the pump. The belt's tensioned. Like I said, it will end up loosening up as you're using it some. Appears to be walking pretty good, pretty even on each side down here on the bottom. Up to the top it is veering to the right some, so I will have to adjust the tension and mess with that a little bit. But regardless, it's pretty ready to be put back into service. Alright guys, here we are. We got our conveyor all done. We split a couple blocks in it so far and tried it out, but I forgot to start recording. So here we are. We're gonna process this little piece of ash log I have here. I'm at my shop, not my wood yard, so that's all I got to work with right now. But I want to show you guys how it worked, you know, and I've already got the machine warmed up and stuff, so I'm gonna start it back up and we're gonna get processing. sorry about that. My phone died. Of course, I guess that's how it goes. But anyways, as you can see, we got a bunch of ash blocks split in here and a couple other blocks we split. Everything went really well, I'd say. It went up the conveyor real nice. As I said earlier in the video, I'm definitely gonna have to adjust it some more to get it centered up top here so it doesn't wear out the belt prematurely. But the conveyor just had 2 extra feet on here. Reaches over the dump truck tailgate, really nice. I'd call that a win right there. That works pretty well. I think it's gonna make life a lot easier. But anyways, if you thought that was cool or interesting like that, I don't know, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Leave any questions you have in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them the best I can. Thanks.